Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I have a sympathy card for you guys using some new product, and I just wanted to kind of get my hands on some of this new beautiful paper, and I paired it with a sympathy card because I need quite a few of those lately. So let's go ahead and talk about how I created this. The colors that we're using are Grapefruit Grove and Fresh Fig, as well as some Pear Pizzazz. So really good color combo. Alright, so my card base is a piece of Grapefruit Grove. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I am using the Grapefruit Grove Foil Sheets. This is a Sale-A-Bration item. You can earn this with a $50 purchase in my online store, and you'll get this whole pack for free. You will get 8 sheets between Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick. And then the paper that I'm using, this vellum piece, is from the Floral Romance suite. This is the Floral Romance Specialty Designer Series paper. And this is just a beautiful vellum that you can kind of overlay, and you can really then see it a little bit better. And I was kind of just drawn to this particular piece. I love all of the papers, but I love the darker Fresh Fig in this one. So we're going to go ahead and use that as well. And then I have my sentiment from the front of the card is from Lasting Lily, which I've recently used. And then I'm also using the leaf here from Humming Along. And I was actually considering doing a Get Well card as well, using this sentiment. So you could use either one of those sets, and it would be beautiful. We're going to use some squares, so I have our stitched shapes. This is the largest square in that set, and then I have one of our layering squares that will overlap that. And then for ink colors, we've got Fresh Fig and Pear Pizzazz. So let's go ahead. I'm going to bring in my trimmer here. I'm going to cut a piece of this vellum at 2 inches. And I like to drop my blade in the center of the vellum and then go back and forth so you don't have any tears. And let me just, this is 5.5. I had to think about that for a second. Sometimes when I get talking, my measurements just leave my mind. Okay, so this is 2, so we are going to cut the Grapefruit Foil. This is 2 1/4 and by 5.5. Okay, so as you guys know, with vellum, any adhesive that you put on it will show. So you want to strategically place it. So what I'm going to do is use the flowers in the vellum to hide my glue dots. So I'm going to put one here. This one happens to have a nice dark spot here at the bottom corner. I'm going to drop it there. We're going to place it here as well. I just like using the glue dots. They're quick and easy to get onto the vellum. Okay, so let's do a couple more. This one actually cut perfectly where I've got some flowers right along the edge so that the edge doesn't look like it's not adhered. Okay, so that should be enough. And then let's go ahead and place that. We're going to give ourselves a nice border on each side. Okay, and then you might have a little bit hanging over. If so, just bring in your, get my bigger scissors. We can just trim that right off, just like that. Okay, so now we can add our adhesive to the back of that. So we'll give our card base a nice burnish. Okay. This is some gorgeous paper. I will try here. I would like to show you the different pieces. I should have probably done that at the top of the video. So let me just show you the paper in the Floral Romance. You have some regular paper that is double-sided. Okay, so here's a really beautiful kind of two-toned color with the leaves. We have that vellum that I used today. You have another piece of vellum that is a little bit, let me get the cardboard, probably not showing you so well, that has a very light pink pattern to it. And then you have a much deeper leaf here, and this is gorgeous too. And then this is also double-sided, and you have a wood grain piece. So, beautiful set of paper. Alright, so let's lay that down, give that a nice press, and then why don't we go ahead and grab our Big Shot. We'll do our squares. So with the Whisper White, I'm going to do the stitched square. This again is the largest stitched square in the set. We will run that through. Okay. Okay, so with the fresh fig, we are just going to cut a layering square, and so this just slightly goes over, slightly bigger than that Whisper White. Okay, let me set this aside. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and stamp our sentiment here. So I'm going to use my fresh fig ink, which I think needs to be re-inked, so let me be sure I get enough ink on there. And then I'm going to kind of place it a little low so it's not completely in the center. I'm going to add a couple embellishments up there. That looks good. Close that up. Okay, let's put some adhesive on here. Let's layer these together. I really am enjoying this color combo. I think it's beautiful. Not something that I would have just kind of went to on my own. That's why another reason. I just love when Stampin' Up! Releases designer series paper. It sometimes helps me think about, you know, a color combo that I probably wouldn't have came to on my own. And you see it and it's gorgeous, and then you think, oh, I'm going to try that, and you know, I love it. So I'm going to add a couple embellishments here. These are actually the Gingham Gala Adhesive-Backed Sequins. So I'm going to do one of the flowers up here. So it's not fresh fig, but you know, it still looks beautiful. Purples, you know, go together. I'm going to put one of the other sequins right there. And then let me grab a Whisper White envelope. I always like to decorate my envelope, and in the Lasting Lily, I didn't want to do the lily flower because the vellum didn't have the lily. So this is how I found the leaf in Humming Along, and I thought that really reminds me of the leaf inside this vellum. So I decided to go ahead and use that. Alright, so let me get that off of there. So I'm going to stamp one and stamp another. And then I actually used a blender pen with my ink pad. So I squeezed my ink pad to get some of that ink in the lid. Now I got it on my finger. And then I'm going to grab one of my blender pens. And I'm just going to pick up some of that ink. And you can kind of fill in your leaf. And the blender pen will actually even pull some of the ink away that you stamped as well. And so I'm doing this kind of quickly for the video's sake. So I'll come back and, you know, kind of even it out. Right now I can kind of see, you know, some of the pen, the lines here, but you can see what I mean. That a little bit to dry. So then to just clean your blender pen, you just wipe it till it goes clear, and then you'll be ready for your next color. Very fun and easy technique to get any color that you need. So that completes our card for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. You can find a full supply list in the description of the video, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.